ready to get in the zone. Now, you're in the red zone with your host, Gene Ponte and Joey Pender.
All right, everybody, it is so nice to be back in your homes on Wednesday night talking high school football. Joey Pender, Gene Ponte sitting in with you, where we will be for the next hour talking about what has been a very exciting 3 weeks of football already. First of all, by the way, great seeing you, man, on the TV side.
Well, I tell you what, it's a little different than the radio, but I enjoy
Just
it,
a little
Gene.
bit.
Just a little bit.
Why they let two big old boys like us on television on Wednesday nights, I'll never know.
They struggling.
They really are. Anyway, folks, I want to, by the way, before we get rolling too far into this thing, we want to welcome a new sponsor and a new location for our show, and certainly glad to be a part of a new business here in town, and you can never have enough of those. But located right off of Highway 165 on the right before you get to the university is a great new place called Go Wings, and it is G-E-A-U-X, Go Wings. And I tell you, they are a super great sponsor, and you can see what they pile them on huge, and we're going to be showing you a lot of their great food and part of their menu as we continue to kind of move along here on the opening night of the Ross Downs Red Zone. So anyway, glad you joined us. Lots of football to talk about, and like I said a minute ago, we are already into week 4. We've seen some good teams, a couple of surprise teams. Not to take anything away from the Delhi Bears, but at 3-0, they've, I think, finally found a defense that goes along with that offense they have.
Well, I tell you what, I visited with a coach this week, and Gene, he was real proud of how his defense is playing on that side of the ball. Offensively, they definitely got it going on a quarterback that can throw it all over the field. They playing exciting football for the Delhi Bears.
We've had a lot of teams that have excelled. The Ruston Bearcats right now always play good football, but boy, they are 3 seconds and a Hail Mary away from being 3-0 right now. Got a very tough schedule, but they've got their tough horses at home. Talking about West Monroe and Washita district play. They've got Longview coming to the house this coming Friday night, and a game we'll talk about here shortly. But Coach Ball playing good football right now.
Well, I can tell you, and Jared Ball made this schedule, Gene. And when you play a schedule like he picked out and he called them to set up games, you know, he knew what he had coming, and, you know, the Bearcats are definitely answering the call right now.
West Monroe's another team, 3-0 right now, getting it done on defense. And in fact, 2 weeks ago over in Shreveport at the I Bowl, probably one of the most incredible finishes. I know you and I were on the radio when it happened, but boy, the way they came up, got that strip, and beat that team from down in Mobile, I think that did nothing but energized that football team and really kind of got them rolling. Not that they needed too much more, but boy, that was something special.
Well, you know, and it makes the senior class get closer, I think. When you're down and out, you think the game's over, and then you make a big play at the end of it and turn it around. And Coach Arledge, he told me about it today. He said it's just outstanding that our seniors stepped up.
Pretty cool stuff. Hey, let's talk about another team as we kind of move along here, the Neville Tigers. In week 1, they go to Ruston, and boy, really just got it handed to them. Come back in week 2 and pick up a W. So I was kind of curious as they went into that Washita game on Friday night, which team was going to show up. But boy, another big win, and I think Mickey McCarty continues his dominance of the Lions.
Well, I can tell you, and that game kind of could have went either way.
Right, yeah.
They made a big play. Neville made a big play at the end of the game and forced the fumble, Gene, and, you know, secured the win for the Neville Tigers. And, you know, a lot of folks are kind of counting on Coach McCarty and the guys out after that first week, but you cannot count out the Neville Tigers.
Never can you. Oak Grove is another team. Let's talk a little bit about them, Joey. Traditionally, a program, even back to Vic Dalrymple days, you know this, they've always kind of gotten off to a semi-slow start, but by week 5, 6, 7, and certainly the last 3 or 4 weeks of the year, those dudes are in high gear. But right now, Ryan Gregory has them playing good football. They're coming off a huge win against Sterlington. They're in a nice spot right now.
Well, I can tell you, Ryan Gregory's proud of this bunch, and he should be. Big guys up front, big physical linemen, and a hard-nosed running back in the Rawls kid. And he's definitely got it going on. And, you know, it is nice to see them starting off so good.
All right, everybody. That's just in a nutshell, some of the teams that have at least grabbed our attention over the first 3 weeks of football. But we'll talk about them. We'll talk about everybody else in the area. We'll hear from a lot of the head coaches. But when we take a break, we'll come back on the other side of it with the Ouachita Christian Eagles. They're off to a pretty good start as well. See you in a minute.
It's been a few years since my playing days.
Even longer for me, but the dedication to hard work,
The competition too, Dad.
has laid the foundation for the type of attorneys we are.
Our team at the Downs Law Firm is proud to support our local high school football programs.
All season long, you'll hear us on K104 Friday Night Scoreboard Show, and this year we're helping to raise money for local charities as part of our Game of the Week.
Winning on and off the field.
It's what we do.
Get in the game. Call Ross. Introducing Sonic's Crispy Tenders. They're flavorful, they're crispy, they're flispy. Yeah, that's it. Flispy. Sonic's Crispy Tender Dinner. Hurry in and try it today. This is how you Sonic.
Enjoy the good times a little more with the right plan. State Farm agent Jeff Lamont is here to help you protect your dreams and loved ones with life insurance. Call Jeff Lamont today to find out which options are best for you. It's just another way we're here to help life go right.
Football Friday Night Extra, where we go the extra mile to get you inside every high school game in the Arklamis, proving week after week that nobody covers your team like our team. Football Friday